Our readings for this week present two interesting views about, respectively, what makes a job good and what makes a job bad. In flow, you'll read about how flow states get created by an optimal relationship between one's capacity for a task and the difficulty of the task. If a task is too challenging, will lead to frustration, exertion, difficulty, and be unsatisfying. If it's too easy, will become bored, tedious, exhausting. That perfect moment where everything meets is what is called the flow state. There's a little more to it than that, so please do complete the reading and let me know what you think about it in the Discord. The other reading by David Graeber is called Bullshit Jobs. And it's an example of when jobs go badly. But we have to distinguish between bullshit jobs and shit jobs. A job where you're doing something that you really don't want to be doing, like maybe you're a maggot farmer or you have to clean up a slaughterhouse. Those are not great jobs. They're shit jobs, but they are useful for society. They do serve an actual functional task. A bullshit job, as David Graeber defines it, is a job in which the person who has it realizes that they are not necessary. I have a job, maybe I'm an administrative assistant, and I know that I'm just there to make my boss look more important. Or maybe I'm doing such a little amount of work, but nobody else in the business seems to recognize that. So I'm filling out half an hour a week, some Excel sheet, and the rest of the time I'm looking at cat memes. There are lots of stories in the book, some of them in the reading that I selected for us. But I think you'll find it interesting, but also concerning. Why do these bullshit jobs exist? Why doesn't every job have a clear purpose? So what I'm asking you to do for this week is to reflect on both of these readings and coming up with your answer to the question, what is good work? In addition to reflecting on the readings, I want you to choose one sentence from each reading as something that you're going to incorporate into your speech. And in addition to that, I want you to use all of the skills that we've developed so far in class, as many as is possible for you in your speech. That means perhaps you can tell an anecdote from your own life, a narrative from your own life, one that moves us through a series of feelings based on your previous job experience or the job experience of someone that you know. Maybe you'll do a little research into the job statistics and give us that framing that allows us to see what's important and who's responsible with your use of facts. Maybe what you can also do is take another anecdote from someone else and incorporate that into the story. The structure here is up to you. I'm not going to tell you what that structure is, except for the fact that I want you to answer the question, what does good work? What is good work? You don't have to answer the question explicitly. It just needs to be clear that that's the theme of what you're speaking about, and that you incorporate both of the readings explicitly into your speech at some point. One more thing about the sentences that you choose from the readings. I want to know whether you agree or disagree with the sentence and why. So I want you to show us that you're engaged with the reading by choosing a sentence that's memorable, that's clear, and that relates to your overall theme, but also to develop that through some kind of argument, either that I agree with the sentence because X, or I disagree with it because Y. You'll probably also realize that the two readings are set up in such a way that you can probably compare them with each other, but I'll leave that choice up to you.